Hello, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing another storing video. Now I know a lot of my recent videos have been storing or like photocard related videos, but they're honestly just like really nice to do when I don't have much else to film. So that's why I've been doing a lot of those and not as many unboxings, because right now there's just not as much to unbox for me. But after this storing video, I will have quite a few unboxings and hauls and stuff coming up, so this will be the last one for a while. And I mean, it kind of has been a little while since I posted my last storing video, even though I only posted one video in between this one and that one. Time-wise, it's been quite a while, and I have gotten quite a few more photo cards, so I mean, it's okay. But if you don't like storing videos as much, I do have quite a few unboxings and stuff coming up again, so be on the lookout for that. But yeah, like I said, I do have quite a few photo cards, and I do have a lot of groups to store today. I mean, it's not like a ton, but it's more than last time. Still quite a few enhypen ones, and I will be storing in a couple of binders for them today, but I also do have other groups, as you can see. So I will save enhypen for last again, and I think I'm going to start with katseye because I've never stored katseye photo cards on this channel or really shown them too much other than my unboxing and what I had at the beginning. So this is my binder with Le Seraphim, Katseye, Meow, and Eyelet. And for Katseye, I only have their light stick photo cards to store today. So I mean, it's not that many, but I figured I would store them because it is a full group set. They all have this like purple back, and I was going to unbox their light stick on this channel, but I couldn't. So yeah, so here's my binder. It's not the best, but yeah, this is like how I have katseye set up. So I have, for like the group sets, this up here at the top is like their first vinyl set, and then oh, the lighting, these two sets are from like their tin case thing from Weavers, I don't know. And then I have their other set of vinyl cards here, and I'm gonna be storing these right under them because they did release like another like set of photo cards, but I did not buy it because the shipping was way too expensive compared to the product especially. But yeah, hopefully I can get like another set of some sort, put it here. And I figured it made a lot of sense because I mean, it's kind of like, even though two completely different things, the era is still the same, obviously. So that's all I have for katseye, but I actually think it looks really nice because I mean, like, they have the same hair, the same vibe, and yeah. So that's all I have for katseye, like I said, and that's all I have for girl groups, unfortunately. But I do have quite a few other groups, so I'm gonna get into those. So next up in this binder, I have ateez, BTS, and TXT. And in my last storing video, I did store like 2 BTS cards, I think. But now I have some ateez and TXT. So I'm going to be storing ateez first. I obviously already like set up because I don't really collect them. So it's mainly just album pulls. I mean, it is just album pulls. And all of these photo cards are from their Golden Hour Part 3 Polka album. I haven't really bought any other versions. I wanted to get the In Your Fantasy version, but I really wanted to get it at Target because the Target exclusive photo cards sounded like it would be good. But they didn't have any in stores around me, and then I never ended up buying it online, and then it sold out. So I actually only have the Polka album. But I also do have a lucky draw because I went to New York for enhypen's concert, which I don't think I've like mentioned this, that I went to their concert, but I went to New York for their concert. I went on the second day, and Kpop Nara was having a lucky draw for enhypen, and it was not at their actual store. It was like a nearby location. So I went there for the lucky draws, but then I actually went to the Kpop Nara store, and I saw that they were having an ateez Make a Star lucky draw as well. So I ended up buying a polka album for that. So I ended up getting 2 polka albums. The first one that I got was the ateez version, so it does have group cards. And then the second one I got was San, which was super exciting because he is my bias, and I didn't have any photo cards of him besides one like Polaroid type card, which I got in the other Poca album. So yeah, that's why I want to show, because for the Make Star Lucky Draw, which I didn't even see what the photo cards look like, but I got this Songhwa one, and like when they handed this to me, I freaked out because look how cute this is. They're all like this with the little like gamer headphones, but yeah, so I'm gonna put these two here, obviously, Songhwa. And then I have this Yunho one, which is gonna go right up here. And I mean, it looks a little bit weird, obviously, because these are from Golden Hour Part 2, and then he looks completely different, but it's fine. And then we have this Yeosang one that I got. And then we have the San cards from his Poca album. And then again, this one was the like Polaroid one that I got, the first San one. And I do have them in their order, but obviously I don't have too many of any of the members, so I don't have any Mingi photo cards. So that's like space for him. And then I also got this Wooyoung in the San version, because the Poca albums come with like a bunch of photo cards. That's basically it. And there's like obviously specific ones to the version you get, but then there's like non-specific ones. So I got this Jungho, and then like I said, I got the ateez version, so it did come with these 2 group cards, which that is crazy to me, honestly, that I managed to get the group version, because obviously there were 9 different versions. There was one of each member and then the group version, and I happened to get the group version, which honestly I'm not the biggest fan of group cards, so I definitely wish I had gotten any of the other members, but it's fine. And then for TXT, I do have a couple from their recent album. I just got all the different versions. And then later on, I ended up getting the Afterglow version, which I got Taehyun's version, but I got Bumgyu in the album, like for the photo card. So I ended up getting one of each member minus Kai. And I originally had this page set up because I did get some POBs from Music Plant, but I thought I was gonna get a full set and then a group one, and I ended up only getting 3 out of 5 members, and I was like, I actually don't really want them, so I am not keeping those. They're concept cards anyway, so I didn't feel the need to keep them. So I haven't like changed the setup, so I'm just gonna put them in. So I have Subin here, this Yeonjun, and then Hongyu. It is so hard to store these with my short arms. And then Taehyun. So that's it for TXT. I don't have too many, but they were also supposed to be in my album haul that I did not end up posting. But yeah, at least now I can show my pulls. So yeah. Okay, so the next group I'm going to be storing is actually a new addition to this binder. They are a recently debuted group called Universe, or Oneverse, maybe you've seen, but it is pronounced Universe. They just debuted in like mid-July, and I've been waiting for their debut, and I was originally planning on collecting them fully. Like, there's 5 members, and to be honest, I was expecting their debut to have like only a couple of photo cards, but they ended up having 3 sets of photo cards in their album and giving 1 out of 5 for each set. And then they also had so many POBs. I was not expecting it, and it was way harder to get them. So I would still like to collect their album cards at least, but it's a little bit hard because they're under like a company that's like relatively new, and I'm pretty sure they're the only group under that company. So I don't know if as many people know them. And every time I see people selling their cards, they sell like super fast. So I am gonna like store them as if I'm collecting them, but I don't know if I'll be able to collect them fully. So this is what they look like. These are POBs, and I did end up getting these because it came with a full set. But Then I have this one, which this is Hyuk. And this one is so funny to me. But yeah, the one thing I do not like at all about this group, and it's not actually anything like bad, it's just their group order bothers me so much, because like I see people like debating on if you should do age order or if you should do like leader first or whatever. Personally, I almost always do leader first unless the group like doesn't acknowledge that. This group, they don't have like an official leader, but their order is literally just the order they joined in. So instead of age order, it's like almost age order, but then the third oldest member is actually last. And it bothers me so much because I want to put him where he belongs in age order, but they don't acknowledge that. So I'm like, okay. But as you can see from the backs, I bought 2 albums and I ended up pulling a duplicate. So this is what I have. I think I'll do it like this. So this is the first version of cards. And then the second version, so I have him as well. And then this is the second version as well. So see, like, this is Nathan, and he is the third oldest member, but he's last in the order, which I don't like, but it's fine. And I will get fillers for this. And then I think I was just gonna put the POBs on this page. So since Hyuk, I have 2 of him, I'll just put him twice. I love these, by the way. They're so cute. I'm so glad I got all of them. But yeah, this is what I have for now. I don't know. I was debating getting like another album, but I didn't really want to do that. So yeah. I'm still kind of like looking, because they're not even on like many photocard sites. Like Pokemarket doesn't have them, so hopefully they'll like add them in the future so it becomes easier. But if not, then you know, I just won't collect them, but hopefully I still can. So that's what I have for them for now. So now it's time for enhypen, and I do have a lot for them, of course. I have gotten quite a few since my last storing video, but at least I had a couple more groups this time. So I'm going to start with the Romance Untold and Daydream binder, because I only have one to store today, and it's this Jake Arcanum one that I love. I love this photo card so much. I have a lot like on the way that I bought, so in my next storing video I'll have a lot, but for now that's all I have for this binder. And yeah, so like I obviously took out like the fillers for all the ones I have, so as you can see I do have like a lot coming, but most of my enhypen ones are Desire Unleash. I'm like very close to finishing that completely. And then I have a lot of like Japan ones from my last video where I unboxed their Japanese release. So I'm gonna do the Japan one next because that binder is like completely empty right now. So this is my Japan binder, and these are 4-pocket pages. I do not know how to decorate, so I just put like this here, and then this random Sunu photo card that I got, and the picture from Weavers. So I'm doing it like this, the same as the Romance Untold and Daydream binder, where it's like spread out like this so you can see all the members. And for this first page I have these cards, which I'm super excited about. As soon as I saw them, I knew I had to get them. These are from their Walk the Line Tokyo show. I'm pretty sure it's like the engine zone. I don't know, we didn't get it in New York. But yeah, these are so cute. Like, honestly, they're so cute. So I'm so excited to have all of them. Like, look how good these all look together. And then I will remove this. And I wasn't sure if I should like find something to put here or not, but it just looks so good. And then this next page, I have their ones from their Osaka show, which they're doing like the takoyaki, like this thing on their face. And they're not here yet, so I don't have those to store today. But I do have the Weavers POBs. And again, I am missing Jungwon, but I do have the rest of the members. And I decided I was also gonna store this UMS one with Nikki on it because, you know, it's the same like outfit and stuff, and they can be next to each other. So I just didn't know where else to store that one, so I just figured I'd put it here with the other POBs. These are so cute. I need to find Jungwon. I can't even find him on Pokemarket at the moment, which is annoying, but okay. So once I get Jungwon, this is gonna look really good. And I think I'm just gonna put this filler here for now, even though obviously one day Jungwon will be there. So then for the next page, I'm doing the like album pulls I got. And like I said in the video, I wanted to do it like this, so I have the like heart ones next to each other, but obviously they don't line up, but I don't care. I'm still gonna put them like that, obviously. And I'm pretty sure technically the EN version should be second, but obviously with the hearts, that's not how it lined up. So then we have the standard version, and the reason that I have a full page for this is because, like I said, I am getting another one from Target, but obviously I don't have that yet, so I just have these two right now. And I'm gonna, again, put like the selfie ones on the bottom. And this actually looks really good. Like I did mention this in my video as well. The Heesung one and the J one look really good together because they're like the same version, even though they're not from like the same album, you know, it's like the same concept. And then these are the solo jacket ones. So I did end up buying all of the solo jackets, the other 4 that I was missing, but obviously I don't have them yet, so I only have Heesung, Jake, and Sunghoon for now. So I can store that like this because they're the same member, and I was gonna do it like this, so I put like their Polaroid one and then their selfie one together. And then I'll do Sunghoon. And I can just move this here because I obviously don't have Nikki yet. And I really hope I get Sunwoo's wand one because it is so cute. And then I was just gonna put these 2 unit cards here. And then I did put these stickers here, and I put them in like white sleeves, and they're not like the same exact color, but I don't know, I think this looks cute. And this is kind of like how I'll end the Yoi section, and then whenever they release another Japanese album, I can put that there. So that's it for this binder. And then the last binder we have is my Desire Unleashed binder, which, like I mentioned, I'm like very, very close to finishing. A lot of the cards I don't have with me now because I bought them but like haven't shipped them yet, but even with the cards I have now, I will like get a lot completed. So I'm very excited about this. So we have my Desire Unleashed binder here again, and I will say I did change the order slightly again because, like I mentioned, I went to New York and got the Kpop Nara Lucky Draws, and when I filmed my last storing video, that wasn't like a thing yet, and I decided I was gonna get those. And then I also wanted to get the Chicago ones, but the Chicago ones since I didn't go to the one in Chicago, I'm hopefully gonna get those online, so I made space for those. I did buy those 2 album ones for Jungwon, but haven't gotten them yet. So first we have his Weverse A, and then his keyring, and then again this one will be for the vinyl, which is not out yet, but then that page will be done. And then for this page I have the Yes 24 one, which I moved to this spot, and then I did move the like clear version of this to a different page with like all the members. And then this one here is his Killing Voice one, which I moved the Killing Voice one to here. And then this is the Kpop Nara New York lucky draw, and then I will also hopefully be getting the Chicago one, hopefully. I don't know yet, but that will go here. So that's the new setup. The Weverse POBs, and then Yes 24, and then this is K-pop merch, and then Music Plant and K-Town for You, and then Killing Voice, and then the 2 K-pop Nara lucky draws. So that's what we're doing for every member. Heesung, I have this one bought, but it's not here yet. I do have his Weverse and his keyring, so this page will be done. And then I have his Yes 24. And then I finally have his Music Plant, which he was the one I was missing in the last video because it hadn't come yet. And then his Killing Voice and the K-pop Nara lucky draw, which I think this is so funny because the whole point of this is that they're supposed to have like makeup on, and his is on this eye and he's turned away, so you can't even tell that he has it. But yeah, that's it for Heesung. Like, I'm pretty much almost finished with every member. I just don't have all of them yet, but like I have them all bought except for 2 cards and then the lucky draw I'm not sure about yet. But for Jay, I do have both of his Weverse versions. And then I have his keyring here. And then I have his Yes 24. Oh. And then his Killing Voice. And his K-pop Nara lucky draw. Which I actually really like how like these 4 and then like this one as well are like more recent. Like, obviously, these were all, like, taken when the album photos were taken, which was, like, way before. But these are a little bit more up-to-date. So, like, for the hair colors and stuff, they're, like, more up-to-date, which I like. Then, for Jake, I did also buy both of those. We have his Weverse ones here. And then his keyring one here. And then this page was like already pretty much done, but yeah, now I have his Killing Voice and then his K-pop and Nara. So this page is almost done. Sunghoon, same thing. This is on the way, and I bought that one. Now I am missing his Weverse. I'm gonna buy it soon, but I haven't yet. But I do have his A. And then his keyring. These keyring ones were a little bit difficult, but yeah. Then I have his Killing Voice and his K-pop Nara as well. Same with Jake. I had like all the rest of these. For Sunu, this page was already complete, which is so nice. And then I finally got his Weverse one. I already had his keyring, and then I got his 24. And then his Killing Voice here. And then his K-pop Nara. And this is what I meant. Like, if you see here, he has like a little cross. And I think all the members either have like this little cross or they have like just a line going down their eye. And Heesung's, you can like barely tell because he's facing the other way. Like, he has it on the eye that's like away from the camera. So it looks kind of funny. Like, when I saw that, I was like, really? But that's it for Sunu. And then Nikki, that's the other card I'm missing. Like, I do not have that yet, but I'm gonna buy it. It was just like out of stock, so I couldn't yet. And then I have his Weverse here, and then his keyring. There's like so many of these cards. It's fine though. And I have his ES24. Did that even go in right? I don't know. It's so hard. And then his Kpop Nara, and you see he has like the line. And then this is what I meant. I put the like these clear ones, and I did put them in white sleeves. I put them in a page because one, I felt like they didn't need to be on the same page, and two, I kind of like this because I felt like with Nikki it kind of looked weird at the end because like there was so much behind it. So now I hoped this would like kind of fill up the back a little bit. And then I also put this here because I got this Weverse POB, I think, and I have no idea what to do with it, so I just put it here. So that's my binder for now. My next storing video, which again probably won't be for a little while, but I'm pretty sure in that video I'll probably end up finishing this binder, which is super exciting. But it's also like, I said when I made it that it was gonna be a slow collection, so the fact that it's like gonna be done soon is kind of crazy. But yeah, I'm very happy with like the progress I made, and it was really fun, and it like really inspired me to start collecting more. So I'm really excited about that. So that's gonna be it for this video. Those are all of the photo cards I have today, and like I said, this will probably be the last storing video I do for a while. So I mean, my next video will probably have quite a few, and definitely a lot of different groups if I end up filming the videos that I'm planning. But yeah, I mean, it again was still mostly enhypen because I'm like actively buying and collecting their photo cards and like no other group. So just naturally it's gonna be a lot of enhypen, but I hope it was still interesting to see like some of my album pulls, because again, I wasn't able to film all the unboxings that I wanted to. So that was like a way for me to show my recent album pulls and the katseye light stick set, and then of course all these enhypen ones. And if you watched my last video, now you can see them stored and see kind of what I have planned for this new binder. If you did enjoy this video, please feel free to give it a like and subscribe. Also, thank you so much for all the new subscribers. I've been getting a lot since my katseye unboxing, but also since I started posting storing videos, so thank you. If you enjoy these storing videos, please feel free to check out my unboxings, or, you know, just be on the lookout for other storing videos. And yeah, if you were looking for another Desire Unleashed update, here it is. A lot of these cards I was actually gonna store in my last video, but I ended up filming that a little before these came, and I was just like, whatever, I'll just store them in the next storing video, which is this one. And honestly, I think that was a good choice because that video ended up being really long, and I think this video is gonna end up being pretty long as well, even though it doesn't feel like I've been recording for that long. But once again, I am gonna end it here. I hope you enjoyed, and again, if you did, please feel free to give it a like and subscribe, and check out all my other videos, my unboxings. Be on the lookout for more unboxings and hauls, and then in the future more storing videos. They are very fun, but you know, I don't buy photo cards enough besides enhypen to do them as often as I would like. But thank you one last time, and goodbye.